Welcome. We are going to open 2 packs apiece here of the Dragon Ball Super card game. Clash of Fates here. We got 4 packs to open. It's cool, kind of cool to put the single packs in these cardboards now. Of course, you guys are familiar with the Dragon Ball Super Blastacular that me and Robert did way back on the early days of the Panniversary YouTube channel. It was a 12-part series. We got one of those big booster boxes.
Yeah,
not even a booster box. It was what was it called?
It had 24 packs in it or 12?
24 packs.
24
we each got 12 packs open.
Yeah, we got some cool cards from there. We got Ultra Instinct Goku.
Yeah.
What's that? Which ones did you get?
Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, which you guys will see. I got a little compilation of that episode made it in our little compilation for the next thing. Yeah, some cool stuff. So it's a cool series. Pull some cool cards. We learned how to play in the meantime. Though we haven't made any videos, we would like to get better. We still love pulling the cards, though. It's kind of like, real life Dokkan or something, or Legends, which you guys just saw a minute ago.
And just like everything else Dragon Ball, these cards are just artistically pleasing.
They are, very much so. Very much so. In the game, once you learn how to play, it's very fast-paced. It really fits the Dragon Ball theme while you're playing the cards. So.
Absolutely.
So, Robert, you, no, sorry. What were you going to say? Oh, I was going to say, you had an idea now for, kind of picking which packs we get the open here.
Okay, yeah. So we were trying to decide off camera, how we're gonna pick who picks what pack or whatever, and I decided maybe we'll have like a prove me wrong situation, and with you being the host here, I'm gonna go ahead and give you the first opportunity to pick whichever pack you want.
Okay. So just right now, you're giving me the opportunity just to pick a pack.
Well, after the prove me wrong debate.
Okay. So how do we do this prove me wrong debate?
Because if I feel like I won the conversation,
yes,
I'm gonna pick.
Okay.
All
Fair
right.
enough.
Okay. So, who would be better at doing laundry? Frieza or Goku?
Okay, Frieza or Goku would be better at doing laundry. I would say. Okay, here we go. Here's the facts for Frieza. For one, Frieza, he's an emperor, so you know he doesn't do. Even if he did wear clothes, which he does not.
Yeah.
He makes his clothes out of his own armor and skin.
Right. So I'm saying that Frieza will be. So.
Well, no, listen. No. Well, you didn't say that at first.
Okay,
though.
I did not say that.
So I'm giving you all the facts based on their 2 races, right?
Okay.
So Frieza doesn't have. So he's an emperor. He most likely wouldn't do laundry, right? And he doesn't even wear stuff. If he had to do his own laundry, though, it would be only his Saiyan armor. And I think he would be rather proficient in washing it, though he would also be mad and grossed out at the fact that he had to do it. Now, Goku, he wouldn't necessarily do his laundry because Chi-Chi will do it or this or that, but he's lived on his own. He's done his own laundry and washed it in rivers and stuff. I think Goku would win it, mainly based on the fact that he wears more clothes and that he's had to survive the wear clothes. He didn't have to do other people's laundry, or he didn't, have other people doing his laundry until Chi-Chi came around. So I say Goku.
Okay, I agree with that. I was trying. You went for Goku, which is good because that you get to pick the thing.
Yeah, I get to pick now. Nice.
And you convinced me.
Okay, I convinced you. Okay.
Yeah, you convinced. This is like a convincing situation.
In that case, I'm going to pick the Bardock pack.
Okay. Very nice.
All right. So, Okay, so now I'll go ahead and give you a chance. And say if you don't win this, my prove me wrong situation, if you don't prove me wrong, or you don't make me think otherwise, I'll just pick my next pack and you'll get the last 2.
Okay, that's fine with me.
All right. And if you happen to get it and you get to pick your own pack, we'll keep going. Okay, so hopefully you can get this one. So let me think about it for a minute. Let's see. Hold on real quick. We got a little Raider Pete action coming in. He says, Goku would be sloppy, but he would win the laundry. I think you're right. I think he wouldn't get all the crud out, but he would be proficient enough.
Right.
Frieza, I think, it would be like, ugh. All right.
Slithering humans.
Yeah. All right, so I'll keep it in the theme of kind of what's going on with the Clash of Fates here, like the Namekian saga, the Namek saga, Frieza arc, if you want to call it that. Let's see here then. All right, let's see. Okay. Who would be a better front greeter at Costco's?
Oh God!
All right, Captain Ginyu, right?
Oh man.
Or Elder Guru.
Okay. I think for sure Elder Guru.
Okay, and why?
I think he's got a godly sort of personality, and he's gonna be very just.
Yeah.
And very proper about
Come forth.
Yes. Welcome to Costco.
Yes. Welcome to Costco's. I love you. You ever seen Idiocracy? Yeah. Okay, and then what about Ginyu though? He has a chance. What about him?
Ginyu would be more fun as a
Costco greeter?
a Costco greeter, because he'd be very entertaining. I feel like he'd like, hi, how are you? Welcome to Costco.
Doing all his poses and stuff.
Right. I feel like, I don't know, it's so...
They both got good qualities. You got one that is very warming and welcoming. You also have one who's very ecstatic and energetic and gets you excited. But ultimately, who would be a better greeter?
I'm going with Captain Ginyu, because Captain Ginyu is exciting, and he'd be more likely for people to tell other customers, hey, you need to go in there and see this guy.
All right.
So he's going to draw a business. So I feel like he'd be a better greeter.
Well, I'm going to lay down the newly established rebuttal round. And since I was hoping you would pick Guru,
yeah.
Since, my argument being most Costco greeters, not all of them, but most of them are kind, elderly, older gentlemen who welcome you with a nice, warm welcome and have you walk in. Though I was very interested where you were going with Captain Ginyu. Elaborate a little bit more, and with since I laid out the argument of Guru, to rebuttal that. See if you can win this round.
Okay. Well, I mean, I think that Captain Ginyu, like I said before, he'd be very energetic. He'd be getting people's attention and really doing that. It's uplifting that whole career, that not career choice or whatever, but the whole job. It's like uplifting it.
Right.
And instead of it just being somebody that's just basically put there to sit and wait for somebody to walk in with an item, and they tag it or whatever, they do whatever. I feel like that would make that job a lot more exciting for the other people. And like, I mean, if you walk in, like for instance, when you're out driving down the street and you see somebody spinning a sign around,
it's a little more exciting. Yeah, okay.
Now when you walk inside that door, you got somebody dancing like.
So he's got more of a mascot.
He's pop locking and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
And of course, but you couldn't keep him in one spot. You keep him in one store. People get tired of him. You got to move him around to all the stores.
Okay.
He's like a traveling greeter for Costco.
All right.
He's like an attraction for the whole company.
Okay, you've changed my mind. I like Captain Ginyu. I think he would be a good fit for a Costco greeter. All right, man, you win. Go ahead and pick your pack of cards.
I'll tell you what. Just because I went that deep into Captain Ginyu, I'm gonna dig into his pack here.
Okay, well, we'll open it here in a second. We're gonna keep going, but nice.
Okay.
Right on. Sweet. Okay, we got 2 more packs to pick here. Another little debate before we move on and start opening some cards. All right. Raider Pete's got a little thing. He says neither.
Oh.
His argument being it would be a combo of Supreme Kai, old guy, and Roshi, and it would have to be hot bikini summertime. Ah, I see where you're going there, Pete.
Okay.
Bored.
I was waiting for you when you said greeter. I was waiting for you to say Master Roshi, and I was gonna be like, oh man, it's like.
Remember, I just chose to keep it in the Namek saga. Kind of the theme of it, so that's why I picked those people. But yeah, those are good choices. I like that, Pete. I like that. All right, Robert. So for the last 2 packs, this is the last prove you wrong situation. What do you got for me?
Okay.
If I win it, I get to pick next pack. If I lose, you pick the next pack.
Who would win in a fight? Zamasu or Goku Black?
Okay, now is the question: is this Zamasu after he's risked for immortality, or just regular Zamasu?
Oh, okay. Well, here, let me switch it up.
Well, I mean,
Okay. Well, I mean, what is your thought on that whole situation? I mean, because obviously you have the wish for immortality.
I'll put it this way: if he didn't wish for, if it was just regular Zamasu without immortality, he would lose instantly. That's an easy. Just I would say right away, Rose wins. Now,
Okay, yeah.
keep it interesting and make it where he's immortal, but doesn't have. He's only his strength is like Super Saiyan 2 level, and then you have You have Goku Black who can go Super Saiyan Rose. He has a level of God Key and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So that would keep him. I can have an argument there.
Okay.
Okay, so in a fight, this is my argument to where I think Goku Black would ultimately win it and ultimately still destroy even immortal Zamasu, the one who was getting his head blown off and growing it back and all this shit, right? And this is how I think he would ultimately destroy him, or at least rid him of this existence. And this is how Goku Black showed that in Zamasu's spirit being in Goku's body could slowly rise to new heights very quickly, not only having the Saiyan body and Zenkai boost that it gets from battling, but also learning the depths of Goku's power with the fact that Goku in that body already knew God Ki and, well, Zamasu already has God Ki. He started learning how to use it, and after each one of their fights, he got stronger and stronger to the point where right before they ended up having the fuse and he had his big scythe out, Goku Black Rose was ripping holes in the multiverse.
Right.
And he didn't even know what he was doing. He was making clones of himself coming out of these rips, and he had no idea how he did it. So if he is so strong and so powerful to the fact that he didn't even know how he did that, it would just be a matter of time for him just to keep battling Zamasu as he's immortal and kept coming back to life, for him to figure out a way to either destroy him, possibly Hakai him, basically a guided destruction move, or send him to a non-existent realm via his scythe. So in the battle, in the fight, I would say Goku Black wins. And that's my argument.
That was a good argument. That was a very good argument. And it kind of sparked a thought in my head about Zamasu.
Yes.
I feel like, Goku is everything that, it's like the strength and the godliness of Zamasu. Goku was everything that he wasn't, as far as just go out and do what you want to do.
Right.
He was definitely in the realm, in the lane to be able to become a destruction god, possibly.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But he's a Kai, so he can't, right?
Right.
But he had the mindset of a destruction god.
To a degree, yeah. I don't think all destruction gods have that. They don't want to just kill mortals, though.
No.
They do it for balance. He was more selfish in his fact, where he just wanted it. He pretty much didn't like anybody else but who didn't have his, unless they had his ideas. Which got,
Right.
he was selfish, what he was.
I would definitely agree with your answer to that question. So go right ahead, sir.
All right. Well, I'm gonna do father and son here, I think.
Alrighty. That leaves
right.
one.
Fourth Frieza.
That leaves one Frieza.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and open then. I'll do a pack. You do a pack. I do a pack. You do a pack.
That's fine with me.
All right. We also decided as we go through, once we get to the featured card of the pack, we'll just kind of do a little more talk and kind of explain what the card is, but also kind of, if it's out of a scene or something. Just we'll see what the conversation sparks.
Yeah, just combo.
All right. So we have the Bardock pack here. Let's open this up. I guess you don't open it like that. I think last time I just did this. Just ripped it off the top. I felt like I bent them doing that, Almost. There we go.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's weird. Okay. Here we go, guys. Right off the bat, we have a Piccolo. It's a leader card. Piccolo, brimming with confidence. Flip it over. Oh, and it's a Dende. Oh, it's a wish card. Not a leader card, a wish card. Okay, that's pretty dope. Take that over here. Then we have, see, I still, for a minute though, I still don't get the wish card. That's a new thing that they ended up making. Let me see what it says here. You guys can't read it, of course, unless you read backwards. Draw one card, choose yellow cards. Okay, so it just helps you do stuff like that. Okay, right on. I'll have to get into that. There's a lot of stuff I need to catch up with on this stuff, you know? All right, what do we got here now? We got a Nail Dynamic, a Sun Gohan, just a nice level 1 card, fodder. Pretty high attack though for that. Ooh, a Prince Vegeta, oh Kid Vegeta, that's pretty dope. Old school design, not based off the new Brawly design. We have a Zarbon, Hidden Potential. This is his first form Zarbon. We got a Krillin using Solar Flare here. I guess that's kind of like it's a counterattack card. Cool.
One of my favorite moves.
Yeah, Kienzan. That's Kienzan's Destructive Disc. Fucking Taioken. Taioken is the Solar Flare in Japanese. Wish to Purunga. Okay. Oh, Tulo, the Seer. That's the guy who gives Bardock his, in the old Bardock special, his sightseeing, his future seeing abilities. Ooh, we got Super Zarbon. I like how they called him that. You don't hear that too often. Super Zarbon. Nice. Alright, got a couple more cards left. Dende,
Nice.
level 1 Dende.
What a nice looking card too.
It's nice. He's a cool good little art.
I like the use of color in that card.
Mm-hmm. It's good. It's a nice, good picture. Ooh, this isn't the last one even. A holographic Namekian Solidarity Piccolo. It's only 2, but it's a cool holographic though. It's nice. All right, here we go, guys. If it would have been a leader card, I would have saw. Right. And we got, ooh, Frieza, 3rd form Frieza, holographic. That is a rare card. That's all. Level 3, Frieza Storm of Blows. Yeah, right on. 1500. You can transform from a lower Frieza, 2nd form or whatever, into him.
Oh, nice.
Sweet, right on.
Battle mode.
So this Frieza here, Frieza Storm of Blows, that is the particular scene where Frieza turns his 3rd form after they gave him a ravaging in his 2nd form. Not only did he think he killed Krillin, Dende healed Krillin, so that surprised him. Gohan went mad on him, and Piccolo came back fused with Nail and almost destroyed 2nd form. That's what actually caused him to turn into 3rd form. And then in this instance is when 3rd form Frieza decided to use his Finger Beam Blast Storm, I guess you could call it, by this card, where it just annihilated Piccolo. He was just getting shot and
like a machine gun of lasers.
It was, and basically he kept getting blasted, and then that's when Gohan freaked out again, and got him really damaged. And then I think it was a matter of time where I think he kept seeing the different people. He saw Vegeta get up and get stronger because he had Krillin hurt him to do a Zenkai boost, and Frieza kept seeing everybody getting stronger and coming back up. He was like, oh, they're like cockroaches basically, and that's what sparked him to go into his final form. So 3rd form was wasn't really long lived, but it was a cool design. It was actually based off the Alien design from the Hollywood movies, and pretty good. Oh, and in Dragon Ball Super, Frost in his 3rd form, he ends up calling it, what was it? Not the combat form. It's like a speed form or something. I forget what he called it. But it's like it has more of a militaristic name. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty cool. So right on, guys. Frieza 3rd form for that last pack. Robert's gonna open up his pack, and then I'll jump in for my last fight and blast. Let me get these stacked up here.
All right. Here we go. I'm gonna start with this Captain Ginyu outer box. Oh, there we go. Oh, he transformed there into Bardock. Let's see what we got. Nice rip. Okay. Namekian Solidarity there. Strike Force Raccoon. That's a pretty cool card. Got some Sun Gohan going on here. Oh, nice. Got a little Boreas card.
Gorgeous.
I've always been interested in those, you know, those low-class Saiyans.
Yeah, Bardock squad.
Got Zardon there. Yeah, all the Bardock squad.
That's a cool little Dende. This little fucking his excited things. Triangles. Bleep, 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 bleep.
Very anime there. I love it.
Yeah, super anime.
Super Zardon.
Ooh, another Super Zardon.
So I got Zardon and Super Zardon. Dream the future. It looks like a neat card. I have to look and see what's on. Oh, and I got Dende. Where am I? Oh, over here. And I got Dende.
Dende. Nice.
Yep.
Sweet. Ooh, what is that?
Hyperspeed Sun Goku.
Ooh, Kaioken.
Right, that's a rare.
Nice. That's pretty
Very
sweet.
cool, very cool. All right, here we go. Ready?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh. Mondo cool.
Frieza Army Healing Pod.
Well, let's talk about it.
I mean, you go out, you ravage a planet, and let's say you get hurt. Okay, all you got to do is just get in your spaceship, hop in the healing pod. On the way back, they drop you back off at Planet Namek. You'll be feeling good afterwards. And I think I know more about this from the Broly movie. You know, I didn't see the early movies with just Bardock and stuff like that. So I think I think this is a cool card. I have to look and see what's going on with it.
The Kaioken Goku and Frieza's pretty cool looking.
Right, absolutely. That's okay. I mean, I kind of got a double shot here. I got a, as far as that goes. I mean, wow, that card is definitely classic, like, bada bing, bada boom right there.
Yeah, I like that one. It's tight.
All right, man. You ready to open up yours?
Yeah, let's do it. All right, what do we got here from Raider Pete? He says, that's a shiny Frieza 3. Tis a shiny Frieza 3.
Twas, sir.
All right. Clash of Fates, we got this awesome Super Saiyan Goku here. Oh, and a Frieza inside the pack.
Dang. Oh, nice.
Alright, here we go. Look at that cool. It's a nice, like... Ooh, and they're still stuck together. They haven't really moved yet. These are crispy cards, baby. Ooh.
Cards.
They are. I want to take a bite of them. That's a pretty cool looking raccoon. Strike Force Raccoon. It's a level 2 red. Ooh, we got a leader card. Bardock, Hope of the Saiyans.
Very nice.
Oh, it's that Bardock. And then Bardock, Hope of the Saiyans. Pretty cool looking one. I like that cool art. Fledging Duo, Krillin. Ooh, Frieza, Overture to Battle. Oh, that's sweet. Krillin, Ability Unleashed. Another Son Gohan, nice 10,000 for level 1.
Very nice.
Paralysis Technique. Goldo using that counterattack there. Strike Force Berter, the fastest in the galaxy. Raccoon Ultra Fighting Bomber. Oh gosh, this one he's like no teeth, his ass is hanging out, his hair's like crisp off. Oh, I got the little anime Dende.
Nice.
Ting 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 ting. Yeah, that is totally his voice. Another Super Zarbano. Okay, here we go. Oh, what was that? It was a holographic Dende.
Nice.
Wishmaker Dende. He is a rare card, just 1,000 power, but he's got, when you play this card, choose up to one Dragon Ball card from your deck and add it to your hand, then shuffle. Choose one other Namekian card in your battle area, place this card under the battle card. This card gets plus 5,000 power, so that's not too bad. So let's talk about Dende, the Guardian of Earth now. He was introduced in the Frieza arc of Dragon Ball Z. His village being ravaged by Zarbon and Dodoria. He was then saved by Gohan and Krillin coming in and kind of splitting up Zarbon and Dodoria, who were eventually both killed by Vegeta. Though Dende still stuck around, he helped heal during the Frieza battle. Ultimately, he ended up getting killed by the hands of Frieza with a death beam after Frieza turned to his final form. But Dende ended up getting wished back to life during the battle and then survived until after Piccolo and Kami fused again. They needed a Guardian Earth, and Goku thought, hey, why not Dende?
Absolutely.
And Dende's still kicking it, man. So right on.
I'd like to see a return to some Dende storyline.
Yeah, somehow or one another. I think with the new stuff coming out with Moro, spoiler alert, they're kind of crossing back over to New Namek, so they're talking about the Namekians again. So something might pop off with them, man.
And I mean, and you're setting up the new generation for Dragon Ball.
Right.
You know, where you're gonna have like Dende already being a little older now, but he's still young.
Yes.
So he's just the same age as Broly and like, they're not the same age, but like, just as in that category of the new characters, Dende will be able to jump into those characters.
Yeah, you're right. You will be. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, dog.
I got one more here.
Do it.
One more here. Here we go. I got Frieza. We're gonna
Frieza.
pull up.
Oh, with the Ginyu inside.
Ginyu! Alright, here we go. Peel
You get the good card out of here. Really good card. Ooh, Fasha.
Fasha. Oh.
Ooh, another one of those.
Nice piece on
Not
Goku.
holographic.
Very nice. Prince Vegeta.
Sweet.
Very nice. We got Solar Flare. Pwing. Strike Force Gildo. I always want to call him Guido.
Guido.
He's like, hey.
He has like a jersey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come here, let me talk to you.
Come here, time freeze.
Alright. Plea for salvation. Kakarot, Bearing of Fate.
Oh, nice.
So, let's see here. When you play this card, draw one card. So he's gonna pull some units. Vegeta full of recovery. Right, like Superman Returns, Vegeta. Raccoon.
Big old
Ultra
butt
Fighting
out
Bomber.
raccoon.
Boo, 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 boo. Okay, is this, nope. Okay. Uh-oh.
See something crazy?
I don't know. Ancient Wisdom Guru.
Oh, dang.
So we're getting a good influx of Namekins here. Oh, sorry. And evil, dependable, or ever dependable Bulma. Absolutely, that's a cool card.
Sweet.
And here we go for the
Final.
blah 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 blast.
Drum roll.
Oh,
Tora.
Burnished Spawn Tora.
Bardock
Very
second
cool.
man.
Very cool. And he's a barrier card, so that's going to be a good one to run on a Bardock team right there.
That's pretty cool.
You always need your blockers and barriers.
Yeah, man. Right on. I dig
So,
it.
Burnished Bonds Tora.
Tora.
Tora's his right hand man, like you said.
Right.
And I mean, tell me a little bit about him. I don't know his character very well.
So there's not too much to know about him. He's like I said, he's just Bardock's right-hand man. He was in the Bardock special, though he did die fighting Dodoria and stuff. People say that there's a cameo of him in the new movie, even though he wasn't ever shown. There is a cameo of Borgos, which is funny. But we're assumed, since there was a Bardock rebellion, that since they show him shooting his spear javelin, at Frieza at the end, or right at the end of that first act, that he must have the rest of his crew with him, But either way, he didn't have too much to live. You know, he didn't live for too long, but ultimately, he was a cool character, short-lived, like I said, but he was cool. He had a cool design for sure. I would have loved to see him like as a Super Saiyan or something, you know. But yeah, just checking out these are the hollows that we pulled from the deck there. We will be back shortly.